Yo, what is going on, my crazy frog community? We are having a crazy day in the market in general. Guys, this is something that, we are getting a slight pullback, but you know what? It is a-okay. Before we get started, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel. Try to keep you guys updated every day with this project and many other great ones. Let's get crazy with my Mountain Dew. So guys, anyway, so yeah, we got the Crazy Frog coming in at $17.95. We are at a 1.794829 market cap. So $1.7 million. Keep in mind, guys, there is less than a billion tokens in circulating supply. 968 million to be exact. That means that there are only going to be able to be 968 people that own at least a million tokens. So keep that in mind. I always suggest at least try to get a million. If you can't, 500,000, even 100,000, I think will be life-changing money in the next 6 months to a year. We are absolutely exploding Bitcoin. Let me see. Is Bitcoin, well, I don't even have to do that. I was going to go to my phone, but I realized I could just go right here. Holy mac, dude. Pepe is going crazy, and I think we are going to start trickling down into the micro cap coins. Bitcoin hit 68, I think 5, and it needs to hit over $69,000 in order to reach its all-time high. So when that happens, it is going to, I think, go absolutely crazy. Now, I did hear something that the market cap is actually over the amount because we have more tokens in supply. So even though that this is the price, the market cap is the highest that it has been since 2021. That is very, very bullish because that means there is more money right now. Even though the price is not past $69,000, there's more money in the market right now than ever before. So we have Crazy Frog at $17.94. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Crazy Frog is doing when it comes to price action. Where in the world did they put my... I guess we'll go here first, and then we will look at... trading view. So we have 3,000. Hold on, let me refresh this. Get the updated data, right? Got to get that updated data. So we have, let's see, 3,839 holders. So guys, we have, we kind of had a little spike last night. It was absolutely going crazy. And now it's normal, guys. We're having a spike. And, people that were in the IndoX time and the CoinMarketCap time when things launched, they're kind of taking a little bit of profits. But no need to worry. Getting rid of the paper hands is not necessarily a bad thing, right? You want people that are going to hold. You want people that are going to hodl. You want people that are going to be in it for the long run. And you want people to be in it to win it, right? So let's see. Let's go. Not this one. Hold on. Let me go back to Crazy Frog. I don't know why it got out of it. I had it up. Come on. Crazy. This one. Crazy Frog. All right. So here's what I see, guys. Wait. Is this it? No, this is not it. Let me see. Reload. Why is this? What in the world? PepsiCo. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Crazy Frog. Why is this not working? I thought it was that one. Let me see. Crazy Frog ETH. But we're not at 4. Oh, Crazy Frog / ETH. I get it. Okay, I think we want to be on this one. Yeah, this is definitely the one. Oh man. So guys, so this is all this gibberish right here. Hold on, let me take some of these out because you know what? Let me go ahead and remove all the drawings. So let's go ahead and get a clean slate. So this is what I see it's doing, right? So we have a couple things going on here. This is the daily chart. Let's go ahead and get down to the 4-hour just so we can kind of get a little bit more what's going on. Guys, we are creating what looks like to be a falling wedge. So as we know, the macro falling wedge, the one right here, it absolutely broke out, and that's what these things do. Hold on, let me see. So I think this one, I started it here. No, wait, I started it here. And I believe this side. Hold on, why isn't this working? Hold on. It might have been, let's see. I had it. Alright, so this is pretty much what I'm seeing. So this is why I never delete my drawings, because then it takes me forever to get it. So there is that, and then we have, so that is the resistance that we've had. And then here we have the support. And so this is definitely something that we had to break out, right? And we were getting kind of close to the end point. So now that we broke out, we are starting a new pattern. So one, we have this going right here. So let's see. So it's kind of bouncing, move on up, bouncing. But then something happened, right? So we have that one there, and we have, let's see, kind of have this one coming here, trend line, and we want to, no, hold on. We're gonna do this. So we gotta grab this. And so this one's kind of coming right here. So this is bullish. A widening wedge is actually bullish when it comes to a point, and it widens. A widening wedge is definitely bullish, and it keeps breaking to the upside, and it keeps bouncing, you know, until it breaks. It just breaks up, right? And so we have that going on, but then we also kind of have like a micro, right? So we have this line right here, which is pretty big support that we are seeing. So right now, as long as we are holding, you know, the mid 16 levels, we are actually doing pretty well. And so we also have this going on. So we kind of have, let's see. Let me go ahead and get this. Boom, boom, boom. So here's what I'm seeing. We are coming up. They're selling. Coming up, they're selling. Coming up, they're selling. And so eventually, there are the sellers get exhausted, and the buyers will eventually break out of this, and we will go to the upside. So we are kind of losing space in order to be able to do this. Unless this kind of breaks up and kind of comes back down, which will extend this, I think we are doing pretty decent. And so we have, you know, I think also right now we have some very bullish momentum coming in, and we have a lot of support that is kind of giving us this down here. So we you know, we have some bullish momentum coming. The worst thing that can happen is it comes to this line, and then we have to start respecting this support. So it may trade sideways, which is not necessarily bad, right? So if we broke up, that's good. If we trade sideways, the longer we trade sideways, the better. It just means that the buyers and sellers are agreeing on a price, and the buyers and sellers are coming to a conclusion like, okay, this is what we think the price is gonna needs to be at, until we have one or the other kind of most of the time it's a 67% chance that it goes to the upward side, which is definitely, a bullish thing. And that will create some bullish momentum, and we will kind of see some more bullish action. So if we get past that, let's see. So this, I believe this goes all the way back. Here we got 1, we got 2. This is kind of number 3. And so this is a very, very big support line. And I think there are people even back here and here that we're just kind of waiting for it to come up. And so we have, the 3 touches that we need. So this is definitely some pretty big support with that. So we got some pretty bullish stuff going on. Like also I said, guys, when it comes to the main crypto markets, this money is bound to flow down, right? So that's what happens. It goes up, it kind of, Bitcoin, look at this, extreme greed. So Bitcoin, that means people are not afraid to put their money in. Actually, we're at the opposite. People are putting their money in, expecting to get money back. So this is really talking about the main, like the top altcoins, right? So look at this, 319% in 7 days. Holy mac. And that's what these meme coins are doing, right? 68%. Oh, that's Kronos. Okay. Pepe, 300% and 275% in the last 7 days. We have these meme coins running. Bonk, 176. It is bound. But what do you see with these? What I'm seeing is these are in the top, right? People are pushing these top coins. I don't even know if I even heard of that. Look at that. Floki, dog with hat. It was funny. I was watching a Twitter space, and they were like, dude, what the crap is dog with hat? Like, why are we even giving them the space? And I started to notice something. Last year, these AIs, they ran like the first month or two. And then I noticed after that, around April and May, then these meme coins started running. And the meme coins, they topped out around May. And then I think it was layer ones. And I have to get the exact ones. But it's kind of like a cycle. And I kind of almost see this replaying. So we had for the 7 days these AIs run. They're kind of cooling off just a little bit. And then we have the meme coins running. But the thing that people don't take into account is these are the top 100, right? You get past the top 100, and coins like Crazy Frog, and they haven't necessarily ran. I mean, you had some run, but these are more, the more lower you get, the more easier you have to help these things run, right? And I think we are in for a major, major, major surprise when it comes to these, because we have to start thinking like, okay, look how easy this pump last night, guys. I mean, it went from like in the 8s on 3-2 within 2 days. You are more than double. You're more than double. And if you got back in January, you are more than quadruple your investment, which means if you put $10,000 in, you should be at about $30,000 to $40,000 right now. That's crazy, right? That is crazy. So, and right now, you're not late. Right? You're not late. You are actually very, 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 very early. Under $2 million market cap. And we still have a ton of room to grow. So it is definitely something that I can see this is going to just blast off. It's going to take the world by storm. And we are going to see some major, major moves. So this is true. Strong and dedicated community behind it. In the world of cryptocurrency, community support is crucial for the success of a project. The Crazy Frog team has actively engaged with their community and social media platforms. AMA Ask Me Anything sessions building a loyal following of investors who believe in the project's potential. So, guys, this project definitely has potential. Look at that. 7 days, 120%. Holy Mac, guys, 120% in 7 days. I think what's ended up happening as well is everyone's trying to get Bitcoin, right? Everyone's trying to get Bitcoin to pass its all-time highs. And so I think what people are doing is they're starting to take money out of these altcoins and they're trying to pump it. We're gonna, I think by tomorrow, guys, we're gonna be at all-time highs. 68.1, all we got to do is get to 69. Once we pass that $69,000 Bitcoin, we are off to the races. We are in price discovery mode. Money's going to be flowing in. The retail investors are going to be just like fear missing out. Who knows? Maybe even the institutional investors are going to be fear missing out. You got to think this is uncharted territory for them too. They've never been in the crypto space. They don't know what's going on. I mean, money can flow into this like crazy. Like money, like I was saying before, we are at the highest market cap we have ever been at. Because there's more coins, it's gonna take a little bit more money to push it. And right now, I believe well, I know because it says it right here. There's only 19.6 million out of 21 million. So that means only not even 1.5 million are left to mine, and I think it's gonna be like over 100 years before we actually peak out. So most of us won't. I mean, all of us won't even be living unless scientific breakthrough happens and people live to 200-300 years. I mean, hey. I mean, most of us won't even be living when this thing is maxed out, right? Our kids might not even be living. Who knows? I mean, if they're just now being born, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, scientific breakthroughs, it's going to be amazing. So we are at 2.2 million cryptocurrencies, 721 exchanges. Wow. I remember when it was just Coinbase, Binance, and I think that's it. Like you were on Coinbase, Binance, I think Gemini, Mount Gox was like the first one, and then you had all of these. You only had like a couple to choose from, and Coinbase only had Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. That's what it was, and they only had the 4 coins. I remember when Bitcoin Cash popped on. And I didn't know anything. I was going around telling people, yo, this is going to go to 1 million. Like, you're going to become a millionaire. Like, look at these other coins. They're skyrocketing. It's skyrocketing. I didn't understand the buy the rumor, sell the news part. And I stuck like a bunch of money in there. And I went, pew. And it was back in 2017. And then like a couple buddies got mad at me. They're like, I thought you said it was going to 1 million. Like, we're going to go to $1 million from like a $1 investment. And I was like, oh, sorry. I'm not a financial advisor. Is it too late to say that? But, so yeah, so we definitely have these coins running. We are getting the upgrade with Ethereum, which is pretty cool. We also are getting the ETF. So I think Ethereum is I think Ethereum is gonna at least double, right? I think it's gonna go between $7,000 and $10,000 easy. Sorry, I got allergies again. $7,000 to $10,000 easy, which is going to pump even more money into Crazy Frog. We're about to get so crazy, guys. You guys won't even know what crazy means. We're gonna go to the crazy institution, and you're gonna be like, I think I'm crazy, and they're gonna be like, yeah, you're on the next level. Like, you're gonna go on maximum security crazy. Like, but it's okay. We're all a little bit crazy in our own way. That's why we love Crazy Frog, right? So, any reason crazy is pumping. So, Crazy Frog, we got, we have the marketing initiative, like we were talking about. It just wasn't the right time. And so we kind of took a step back and, and I ended up turning, I think, 11 grand into like 15 grand, putting it in and putting it right back into Crazy Frog, right? I mean, I lost a little bit of tokens, but at the end of the day, 2, 3, 4 months from now, I mean, yeah, I might be like, oh man, I could have had double, but oh well, right? You know, you win some, you lose some. You know, at least, like I said, if you have that million tokens, you are going to be very happy, in my opinion. Not a financial advisor opinion, but just my opinion. And so that is going to be something that we are kind of seeing. So let's see what we got on the X account. We had Twitter Spaces last night, and it worked out really well. We had quite a few people come in and just chit chat it up. If you guys want to do like Twitter Spaces, just hop in the main Telegram group and just say, hey, let's do some Twitter Spaces. A 10,000x, guys. Look at this. We are unstoppable and strong. We do have a secured contract, strong narrative, based dev community, outstanding NFT collection, vibrant community. And so this is something that is taking a very strong narrative, a very strong meme coin, and attaching it to the meme coin section, which is running, which has ran and I think will continue to run. And we are like just going absolutely, just crazy with it. And now's the time, guys. I was listening to a YouTuber today, and he was saying, now's the time. Now is the time where you really need to find what you are, to find your projects. And it's kind of like a seed. You're planting the seed, and you want to harvest this seed. It's like we're in the springtime. You're planting the seed, and it's becoming less and less seeds that are seeds. Some of those seeds are already ready to grow. Some of those seeds people have already picked up. It's kind of like you have the good, so it's kind of like you go to the farmer's market every day, and there's these little plants for sale, or there's these plants for sale, and you want to get the plant that's going to produce the most, right? And those plants, people are buying them up more and more. There was like 100 of them. Now there's only 20 of them, and I feel like Crazy Frog is still in that stage where we're one of those where we are going to produce so much. And guys, there's 40,000 people in line, and there's only $968 million seeds, right? Where there's like these seeds, 968 seeds. And it's like, hey, this one for less than $2,000 you can get this seed. And if this, it will produce this much, and you're gonna get this much. So we are getting shorter and shorter with the time frame that you guys are gonna have to be able, or we're all gonna have to be able to get these bags, these seeds that are gonna produce this great reward. It's coming, every day that passes by. That window's closing. The window's closing. You got to get in and scoop those up, right? And you got to do it soon, because once those plants start to grow, it's true. Like, the plants start to grow, and it's funny. Like, I could get a bag of seeds for a couple bucks, or even less. I went to Walmart the other day, and you have these trees. I was looking at growing either like an orange tree or a mango tree, and the trees that were already 5, 6, 7, 8 months old were like $60, $80, $100, and it's because I don't have, I sat there and I was late. I didn't get the seed. The other person grabbed the seed, started to grow it, and gave me the growth. And so it's just kind of like, hey, grab the Crazy Frog seed, plant it, and grab extra, grab a lot more than you think you're gonna want. That way, when it gets to a $10 million market cap, 20 million, 50 million, 100 million, 1 billion, you have these that are already been growing, these seeds that already been growing, and you're like, hey, this seed has produced me, I am a lot of wealth. Here, let me pass it on to you, and then let's see how much wealth you can get out of it. It's already grown, but I still think it has some life left. So anyway, long story short, I don't know. Sometimes I get off on wild tangents. Sorry, but long story short, we are getting very, very near where we can grab 1,000,000 coins for less than $2,000. And it's going to get to a point, guys, where you're not going to be able to get 1,000,000 coins for even 1 ETH. I really think that there's going to be a point where you're going to have to pay more for 1,000,000 coins than 1 Ethereum. And that is going to be the day that we're going to look back and we're going to be like, man, I miss the days where for a fraction of an Ethereum, I could get 1,000,000 coins. And it's okay if you can't afford 1,000,000. Like I said, get a 500,000. If you can't afford that, get 100,000. But get it while it's so early that you can see the wealth just pour in, and it's gonna come. The wealth is gonna come, and it's going to come soon. And man, sometimes it takes a week, sometimes it takes a month, sometimes it takes 6 months, sometimes it takes a year, sometimes it takes 2 years. But don't go past, in my opinion, I wouldn't go past 2025, like the end of 2025. Like, once we get into 2026, if everything plays out with the 4-year cycle, 2026 is going to be a very bearish year. So we're not going to talk about that. We're going to look forward to these next 2 years. And we're going to look forward to all that wealth that we're going to be able to gain. And, you're going to make, like I said, for under $2,000, in my opinion, you will become a millionaire. Not financial advice, but in my opinion, you will become a millionaire for under $2,000. And that is something that a lot of people, you can't say. People work their whole life. People, it's crazy. My dad, he just retired. He worked 30 years for this company, and he worked 30 years, and he's getting a retirement check. It's a decent retirement check. I mean, it's not like a millionaire by any means, but it's a check to get him by. And I was thinking, I was like, the days are coming to an end where the old school ways are going to continue to work, right? Social Security in the United States, I heard, is getting, like, it's coming to an end, right? I think they say by 2032, Social Security might come to an end. And, a lot of jobs don't offer pension plans. You have to do your own 401k. And, luckily, I work for my local county that still has the pension plan available. And so to be honest, though, I'm kind of, I don't know. Part of me wants to be able to do my own thing. I was talking to a buddy, and I was like, it's weird. Like, when you're a teenager, you want a job, right? You want a part-time job. You get that part-time job just to make money. A lot of teenagers. Then you go from a part-time job to a full-time job. On a full-time job, you got to work nights and weekends, and you're working these long hours. And a lot of people, they want the 9 to 5 or 8 to 5. So you get the 8 to 5. Then I watch a lot of Shark Tank, and I hear a lot of these entrepreneurs, they're like, oh, I don't want the 9 to 5. I want to do my own thing. And so, some people start their own business. Some people invent stuff. Other people invest. So if you don't want to work for the man, if you don't want to work for somebody else, this is one way. Crazy Frog, in my opinion, is one way that you won't have to do that. And you may have to skip eating out. You may have to skip the drive to the beach, or the drive to the mountains, or the drive to the desert, wherever place you guys go. I mean, Florida, it's the beach, right? Or Disney World. You may have to skip that 1 or 2 times. Maybe put an extra 10, 20, 30, 40 bucks in. I mean, and I know, and it's also crazy because this earlier, BitBoy even mentioned Crazy Frog. If you go look at his video, he kind of said other stuff with it, but he still said it. He mentioned Crazy Frog, and I think he has. I want to say he has over 100,000 followers now. I know he had over 80,000 like 2-3 weeks ago, but I want to say with the fight that he did, a lot of people they're on the radar. So we have BitBoy that mentioned Crazy Frog. We have Crypto Gains that mentioned Crazy Frog. I think Perry, last name I forgot the first name. Perry, something Perry. I think Tim Perry or Tyler, not Tyler Perry. Anyway, I'm running off of like 4 hours of sleep. Last night I was so excited I could not go to sleep until like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I ended up waking up at 6:30. So I'm running off like 4.5 hours sleep, and I can feel it. Like my brain's like, so. Hey, yo, what's up, OT Racing? What is going on? And so we are definitely guys, we are super early. We got an OG meme. We got one of the strongest communities, that I've been in. They're all super supportive. And we're doing our thing, right? We're doing our thing, and we are doing very, very well. And guys, don't let what. Here's the thing. And I mentioned this. Let's go look at something, right? Look at this. So XRP down, down, up a little bit, down. We have these coins that are down. Let me see. Even Pepe's down. So, for us to be down a slight bit, don't worry about it. It's not about yesterday. I mean, it's not about an hour. It's not about 4 hours. It's, this is going to be something where you are going to look back in a month, in 2 months, and I don't even think we're going... it's not going to be under a penny. It's not going to be under a penny in a month, in 2 months. And the way things are going, it may not even be under a penny by the end of this month. We may go 2-3 weeks and this thing may jump up to a penny. That's only not even a $10 million market cap, because we only have 968 million coins. And this thing could be at a penny. Look at that. I'm talking and the thing's going up. Look at that. So don't worry about the price, guys. I mean, the price is going to naturally grow. The price is going to naturally come. And it's not, don't worry if it goes down a little bit and up a little bit and down a little bit and up a little bit. And if you are that worried about it, put it on, a cold storage, a Treasure, a Ledger, whatever cold storage. I think you can put it on there. And just forget about it. Set it and forget it. So it's, it's definitely something that you are able to just kind of buy, get your bag. And if you have a hard time holding, what I like to do here's what I have kind of started. I have my HODL wallet, and then I have a little bit, like maybe if you have $1,000, maybe put 90% in a HODL wallet and have $100 to play with. And I don't do leverage. I would not recommend leverage whatsoever. Even a 5x. Like, those things are rigged. I promise you, those things are rigged beyond rigged, and you could do whatever leverage, and I think I'm kind of glad Crazy Frog does not have leverage trading, because people, nope. So I mean, maybe some people can get it. And maybe in maybe the peak of the bull market, maybe some people made their profits, and that's totally cool. But I'm staying away from leverage trading. But anyway, so you have your main bag, and then you have your play bag. If you wanna, let's say Solana's running, and then Pepe's running, and then you wanna put it in Crazy Frog, and it's running, and then you wanna put it back in this and back in that. 10%, right? Maybe very, very few. I mean, even though to me, if I bought more Crazy Frog, I probably wouldn't want to sell it, so that would be pointless. But things like Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, stuff like that, these big OG coins, XRP and Crow and things of that nature. Just put it in, wait for the pump, put it in another one, wait for the pump. But just don't expect to get back in, because that's what I was doing a couple days ago, and I had to keep switching my coins because once I sold, I looked back and it like pumped even more, and like I don't know, just a mentality thing. I was like, well, I really don't want to get back into that coin because I had 100 coins, or I had 1,000 coins, or 10,000 coins, and now I'm only gonna be able to get like 70% of that. And that's another thing. Like, I mean, I hopped out of Crazy Frog thinking I can hop back in. It didn't work out. I went from 16 million coins. I think total I have 9 million. So, I mean, because I thought that I can hop in and hop out, and it does not work. And so now I've learned, right? I've learned you can't, like, hopping in and out, yeah, 0% tax, but if you're going to sit there and try to sell and then it goes up 20-30% because it's a small market cap and you try to hop back in, you're going to screw yourself. And so my thing right now, it's the bull run. Everything's going up. Just hodl. And that's my opinion. Just hodl. Don't sit there and try to hop in and hop out and hop in and hop out. You're going to lose. You're going to lose, and you're going to get mad at yourself. I did the same thing with Caspa. I mean, I was going up, and I was like, and I think that's another thing. A lot of us are in this bear market, sideways market mentality. And we have to get out of that mentality. We have to get out. Now, you got to be careful, right? I mean, set your stop losses where you can. But you got to get out of the mentality that these things are going to go up and dip, go up and dip. Eventually, they will go up and dip. So you got to be careful. But, like, my thing is, if you're going to sell, whatever you're going to sell, you sell to take out to your bank account and go spend the money. Like, if you're going to go sell the coins, hoping to get back in, just stay in the coins. And you know what? If you happen to sell, here's another thing where I messed up when I had Caspa. I had 500,000 coins, guys. I sold 500,000 coins. It was like a year, like 6 months, 7 months, a year ago, something like that. And I sold it, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get 600,000. I went to go buy back in, and the stupid thing went up so much, I only had 300,000. I got mad. So what did I do? My dumb self tried to leverage trade, and I lost it all. So don't do that. Don't leverage trade. You have no business doing it. You're going to lose your money. Don't get out of the project unless you are going to take out, cash out, and right now, unless you have to. I'm saying you got no food in your house. Your electric's about to get cut off. Your credit's about to go down because you need to pay this bill. Those circumstances, please pay your bills. Do what you need to do. Okay? But if you're going to take out, oh, I'll get back in. I think this is going to dip. Of course, if it goes up, like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't even say if it goes up because 5 times with Pepe, it went up, and I was like, oh, let me sell and try to get back in, and it kept running. And I could have turned $10,000 into 20. Instead, I kept getting out and getting back in. I only ended up, I started with 3.5, and then I went down to 3.1, and then 2.5 billion coins. And then the last time I tried to do it, it was only like 1.7 or 1.5, and I'm like, dude, what the heck? So, moral of the story, stay in Crazy Frog unless you have a dire emergency or a very, very high pressing priority where, like, because Coinbase, you can instant, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can instant withdrawal. So, it's a little bit more of a fee, but you can do it. So, if you have a electric bill that's due due in 4 days, right? Make sure you can do it first. Like, don't assume. Like, verify you could do the instant withdrawal. I'm talking about not with Crazy Frog. I'm just talking in general. So, like, XRP, Solana, whatever. So, and something has ran, and you're like, okay, my electric bill is due in 2 days, but I think it's gonna run more. Wait till the last. I know they say don't procrastinate. Wait till the last minute, but what I would do is wait till the very last, maybe like a day before, and go ahead and send it to Coinbase, pay for the instant withdrawal, and then go ahead and pay your bill. If with the cushion time, right? If you have, what I mean. Like, you know how long it takes for your bank to take out the money. So Crypto's Rich Boy said, I can wait till the day of and it'll be fine. And they slapped me with the overdraft fee. You know what I mean. Like, if it takes 3 days, on the 4th day, then take it out. Not like 10 days before, if you think it's going to run. But anyway, so we have Crazy Frog, and you know we have found that really solid line of support, where it's gonna start going up, guys. It's gonna start going up. I mean, if we look at this, we have this solid line of support, and it's gonna start going up, and we just have to hodl, right? Let me see. Let me go ahead and get back in here. So, all right. So here's the chart for those of you guys that have missed it. It almost looks like a cup and handle. We have this cup right here. This is line one. This is the line one. You kind of have the bottom. It comes up. You have this handle kind of forming right here. Right here. You know. But the good thing is I don't think it's going to go down to this level, right? I think this is solid support. And I think this is a mini handle, and it's going to, it's kind of like when you drop the cup and the handle, you have like this little stud, kind of like, I don't have it, but you have like this little stud that you can grab. By the way, Mountain Dew. I should get paid for this, right? I should get paid for the Mountain Dew. Oh, well. So you kind of have like that mini little stud right there, and you can kind of grab it, but you want it so bad, you just grab it and you just drink it. So anyway, so it looks like we have like this huge cup handle, or maybe you can kind of take this cup handle. But I mean, I foresee, normally a falling channel is bullish anyway. So I foresee that we're going to hold, at this like 16.5 level. And I think we're going to bounce off of this, and we're going to start working our way up. And I'm kind of hoping we hold this trend line too, because that is a really, really solid trend line that I think that we are going to be able to hold, right? And so, very, very bullish, guys. I think, let's see. I'm trying to see. Let's kind of refresh this, see what we got. So, look at that. Boom! We got, that means we must have had a buy. Let's go check. Let's go check the buys. I love it. I love it when we get those buys in. Boom! We get those buys. People know. People know. Look at that, guys. That is the craziest thing. Like 3 months ago, this was at what's it called? For this price, you can get 2 million coins. But it's okay, because I think 2 months from now, at $1,000, you're gonna be maybe able to get 100,000 coins, or 50,000 coins, or 10,000 coins. Who knows? I mean, you know, maybe you'll only get 1,000 coins and it'll be at $1 billion market cap. I mean, I've seen some crazy things. So, I mean, it is called crazy for a reason, right? It's called crazy because we get crazy up and crazy. Let's get crazy. So, yeah, so also, I went ahead and I talked to Cryptomatic. I'm like, yo, we need to get this merch store open. I would love to rep, if you, I would love to rep Crazy Frogs merch. If you guys don't see it, this is my TCG hat, and so I still have a bag. I still have a pretty good bag, and I think that they're gonna do good. TCG too, but they're a metaverse, which I'm gonna make a Crazy Frog headquarters in their metaverse. I'm waiting for things to kind of pick up. And I'm going to actually probably look on Fiverr, unless you guys know anybody that knows how to, it's a Unity project. Unless you guys know anybody that can make a pretty sweet headquarters, be pretty sweet. Where I'll be like walking around, like being as like, you know, our Crazy Frog memes and stuff like that. Pretty sweet. So we have this solid, look at that. We're already starting to bounce. People know, guys. People know. Haven't checked gas, but hopefully dump my Pepe and get some more crazy tonight. This is a good price right now for sure. Yes, you know, I think Pepe is kind of topping out. I really do. I think Pepe is topping out. Like, let's see. Where is it? And I think it's going to take I think what's happening is I think Pepe. Let's see. So Pepe, I think the 8.5 would top out, which is about a 10x, right? They started at an extra zero, about a 10x, and now a lot of people are starting to take profits. What I think is going to happen, I'm not positive. I think it's going to, over the next couple days into the weekend, I think they're going to have a cool off. And so this would be, my opinion, a good time to sell. And that's what I did. I sold yesterday. Kind of stinks. I sold in like the sixes. I didn't realize it was going to come up. But, it is what it is, right? I mean, we can't always time the top and time the bottom. And that's another thing we have to really notice. I'm not going to time the top and time the bottom. I will let my electric get turned off before I sell my crazy. Yo, I mean, yeah, I might be sleeping on the couch. I don't know how the wife will feel about that, but to get the electric turned off. But I get the point. I get the point. You know, if I had a car, if I had my sports car, my Mustang GT, I would probably let it get repoed before I sold my crazy frog, which it's coming. It's coming. So anyway, enough of Pepe. Let's go ahead and get back to crazy frog. Crazy man, crazy. So yeah, I definitely think this is a good time to kind of transition from the green frog to the blue frog. I think we are definitely kind of hit our peak. And that's also what the game is about, right? You make your profits, you spend a couple days, you take your profits, you find the next project that haven't ran, and then you get into that project. The only thing is, because Crazy Frog is such a micro cap, it's better just to hold with projects like Crazy Frog, like big projects like Pepe and Floki and Dogecoin. It's kind of good to bounce. Boom, 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 boom. Just don't expect, if you're gonna bounce though, look at the dollar amount. Don't look at the coins. If you want to hold long term, look at the coins, not the dollar amount. That's how I kind of like to say it. If you're doing it, if you're like, hey, I got $1,000, I want to flip it to 2,000. Keep an eye on the dollar amount. Who cares about the coins, right? If you're like, man, I want to have 1,000,000 Crazy Frog, keep eye on the coins. Don't worry about the dollar amount. If you can, like in stages like these, like of course, if it's like $1, you're not gonna. I doubt someone. I mean, it could happen. Maybe Elon Musk might come in and grab some Crazy Frog, but I mean, if it hit like $1, then you will. I don't think people are gonna be able. I mean, unless maybe, who knows. Most people are not gonna be able to afford 1,000,000 Crazy Frog at $1 though. But there might be some degens that might do it, right? I mean, I would probably do if I was a multi-millionaire, had like $100 million. I'd probably throw $1,000,000 in Crazy Frog, and kind of see what happens, right? And kind of be the Crazy Frog millionaire. So, look, guys, this reminds me, even though I think it's a shark, this reminds me of a Crazy Frog. So that's why I keep it around. I just imagine this a frog instead of a shark. And, yeah, I'm like, this is all the money coming out. It's going to have so much money. It, like, comes out. It's like the dollar store. Actually, I got it from, like, one of those claw machines. And so I just, like, sometimes it's, like, a fidget thing. I just, like, playing with it. But, anyway. So we have Crazy Frog. And, guys, I really think this is going to start moving very, very quickly. I think it's about time. I want to say if we could get it past all-time highs, right? If we can get it into the 5s and maybe even the 6s, I think we are going to have the cavalry just swoop in and push us right to 10, 20, 30 very, very, very quickly. And I think it'll be so quick, we're not even going to know what to do. We're going to be like, holy mac, like, what the heck just happened? Like, how, like, the rocket just launched, and we don't even know what in the world to do. So, that is, man, I honestly, I can't wait. I can't wait. I think it's coming sooner than a lot of people think. I think it's coming in the next couple weeks, and I think we're gonna 5x before the month, before potentially even before the week is done. I mean, if Bitcoin goes and it keeps running 70, 75, 80,000 dollars, the money is gonna have to start flowing, guys. It's gonna have to start flowing. People are going to be like, okay, I had profits in all these other coins. Let me go ahead and find the next best thing, and let me go ahead and get into the microcap coins. And lo and behold, they're gonna look and they're gonna recognize Crazy Frog, and they're gonna be like, "Holy Mac! Like this has potential. Let's go, baby!" So, it definitely has some potential. Look at that. People ain't selling right now. It's 171, 194, $1,000. Sounds like we got OT about to buy some more once these prices come down, and gonna stock up on some more. I mean, see, I might be kind of dumb, but I'm more of a degen. I just threw the whole 15K in last night. I was like, why the heck am I gonna wait? I mean, to be honest, I guess I could have bought like $300, and probably paid like $100 in gas fees each time. And at the end of the day, I don't know. I might have saved money because it seemed like I think the 15 turned into like 11 at the end of it. So whatever. I mean, I gotta look at the long run, right? It doesn't really matter. And apparently my neighbor thinks I made like $1 million. I don't know where he got that from, but nah, I heard him. He was asking me earlier. So you made $1 million, right? I was like, I wish. I mean, I was like, coming up pretty soon. It's coming, but not right now. So I think it was said like 800,000. But anyway, so yeah, man, we are following this line right here. We're following the line. It is going up very, very. It's going up like it's supposed to. Let's just say that. It's going up like it's supposed to. For those of you guys just tuning in, here's the chart. And we are, we were on that downward momentum. Broke out like I said we were. Came back. It always tests. That's how you know. Once you come out, you test it, you start to break up. That's how you know you are in a bullish pattern. Came up, testing it. Once it starts to run up, which I think it will, we are in a bullish pattern. So we really need to kind of pull that green candle. We need to pull that green candle and push this up to kind of show people like, hey, we went, we tested, we bounced, we're continuing. Like, step and repeat. We go up, we break a new all-time high, we come back, we test it, we bounce, step and repeat. We need to once we get past all-time highs, if we need to cool down and maybe take a day, 2 days, 3 days to kind of trade sideways before we make our another leg up, that's even better, because then if it ever does come down, that is a very, very strong support. That is just signifying that the buyers and sellers were fighting over the bulls and the bears. We're fighting over where they think it should go. They agreed on a price, and the bulls won, and they're pushing it up. Which right now the bears, I don't think, can win. The bears are not going to. How would the bears win, guys? We're in a bullish market. This is a bullish meme. This is an iconic meme. This is the perfect setup for tokenomics. How would the bears even win? The bears are not gonna win. And I mean, like, that's like saying that you're gonna win the electric company, or you're gonna win your it's like you owe a bill, right? And they're threatening to cut your electric or water off, because I just saw the comment, and so they're threatening to cut it off. You really think you're gonna win if you go out and you argue with the guy that's cutting it off? Hey, I don't cut it off. What he's gonna say? He's say, yo, just talk to my boss. I'm here to do my job. I apologize if this is inconvenience. Talk to my boss, please. That's kind of what the bulls are saying to the bears. The bears are like, whoa, whoa, down. Like, we want to go down. Let's go the cheaper price. The bulls are like, talk to the money, right? The money's telling me I gotta push it up. So let's push it up. Let's go to the moon, baby. Let's push the price up. Let's go. And guys, that's what's happening right now. And it's the money's flowing down. Let me see. I keep looking. I keep waiting for Bitcoin to pass all-time high. I'm like, did it do it yet? Did it do it yet? Did it do it yet? And once, I don't know. It's just kind of like that mentality. Like, okay, no, it didn't do it yet. It's at 68,000, but still, we have a lot of the Bulls are going to win, guys. I think they're just taking a slight bit breather before they continue their run. And it is something that it's going to, when it runs, it's going to run hard, right? The more time you trade sideways, the more time you consolidate. So this wasn't just 2, 3, 4 hours, guys. This was over days. Like, guys, let me go ahead and give you the representation. This was over days. Oops, hold on. This wasn't 2, 3 hours. This wedge happened. The longer the wedge, the more it pumps. That's how it normally goes. So the longer it trades sideways, the more it's going to pump. And guys, look, it's pumping. I mean, look at this. When in doubt, zoom out. Big green candle. Big green candle. This is a day. It's coming back to retrace, and it's going to continue. That's exactly what is going to happen. It's coming back to retrace like it's supposed to, like a healthy chart does, and it's going to continue. And that's what's happening, and that's what's going to happen. And that's, I mean, right now, nobody in their right mind would sell at these prices. I mean, I think, I'll tell you from experience, I learned my lesson. I was like, oh, I think I got a little bit more time. They proved me wrong. There was no more time. It's kind of like the bus. Have you ever been on that bus, right? Have any of you guys rode the city bus and or a train, and you're right there? This happened to me like 2 months ago. I was riding like when I do have to go into work, which I don't know, supposedly it might be twice a week now. I didn't have to go. It's been 3 years I've been with them, and maybe once every so often, but I don't know. We'll see. My supervisor seems to think that we might have to go into the office twice a week, which it's going to be less videos. Not stopping, but I might just have to figure out do my videos maybe when I get home. But so it's kind of like right now, guys, that door's closing. Look, I seen it jump up like just a second ago. It was the door's closing. It's closing, and that train's about to take off, right? And that's what I was saying. So it was like 2 months ago. The train, like I was there. I came around the corner, and the train was there, right? I was like, okay, cool, I made it. Dude, that thing closed that door. I kid you not. I was probably 10 feet away. That train started moving. I was so mad. I had to wait a whole nother 30 minutes for the next train. I was like, are you seriously kidding me? And I had to wait 30 minutes for the next train. Luckily, I happened to get there a little early to where, because I was gonna try to get, because it's downtown, so I work in downtown. I was gonna go check out one of these shops, and luckily I got there a little early, so I wasn't late for work. So and I was like, oh, like why did you leave me? So guys, that's what's gonna happen with Crazy Frog. The train is waiting. And the doors are closing, and it's creeping. It's about to take off. It's about to take off, and I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready for this takeoff. Look, it's bounced. It has bounced, guys. And you know what? This might be kind of like a micro. This might be that micro level. So this is the 4 hour, so it's not like the minute chart or anything. Let's see. Can we associate this with any other? Boom! Right here, guys. Right flipping here. Look at that. Look at that. We are bouncing off the we flipped the resistance to support. We are bouncing off, and I see we are going to probably even, I don't know. So we have that, and then we have this kind of, I know we normally need 3, but this is what I kind of see happening, guys. I see we are bouncing off of this, and we're going to be very, very bullish, right? We're going to be absolutely bullish. So let's see. So it might even be this one, because 1, 2, 3. So guys, this is absolutely bullish. Guys, the price, it's gonna run. It's gonna run. And sorry, I was scratching my foot. Had an itch. So it's gonna run, and man, and when it runs, guys, it's gonna run hard and fast, and it's gonna just take off. And look at this. Look at this. It's, you can see this green candle. Look at these. Look at this green candle. It is nice. This is perfect. This is what I wanted to see. Like, this is gonna break out, and if it doesn't follow this, it's at least gonna follow this and maybe follow this. You know, if 4, 6, maybe tomorrow night. I hope it follows this one. That'll be even more bullish. But if it doesn't, at least if it stays trading sideways, that'll be okay too. But it has, I don't think it's gonna fall. I don't think it's gonna fall. I think the momentum is so bullish. There's no way this is gonna fall. None. There's no way this is going to fall. So let's see. Let's see what we got. So we got. Let's see. Boom, $260 buy, guys. So we got 4 buys in the last little bit, and no sells for the last 4 orders. Hey, what's up, Soul Tiger? What is going on? Welcome. So yes, one of the OG crazy frog people in the house, Soul Tiger. Man, so that is absolutely bullish, guys. We are bouncing off of these levels, and this is absolutely going to kill it. Woo! Let's get crazy, man. So guys, we need your help. I put all my money in. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I literally put all my money in last night. I was like, guys, boom, OG crazy family. Yes, got the OG. Yo, shout out to you, Soul Tiger, for doing an amazing job with the memes. Just meme after meme after meme after meme after meme. It is actually, man, those memes are legit. So shout out to you, doing a great job, and keep it up, because they are definitely some sweet memes. So yeah, keep it up. So guys, we need your help. We need everybody. If you can buy, I'm gonna try to find some money. I don't know. I'm gonna try to find a couple dollars. We need everybody to push this, right? We need to start getting these candles and keeping to this line. And once we keep this line, people are gonna see, like, hey, it consolidated, it bounced, it's going. I feel confident. I feel good about this, and they're going to just absolutely just, all right, next level, next level, next level, next level. And guys, we it's gonna take all of us. It's really gonna take all of us to make this happen. And if you can't, this is another way. Instead of, if you can't put in marketing wallet, or you want to just kind of like, hey, I want to kind of help, but I don't really want to do the marketing wallet, this is the way to do it. Just buy a little bit. Take $20, $30, $40, $50. I know gas fees, but it's okay. You'll make your money back. You too, we keep working up. And as long as we stay together, we make the billions and beyond. That is very, very solid point, guys. We have a strong community. We have to stay together. We do. We have to keep working together. We have to keep doing this together. This is not going to work if we split up. We have to be like this. That's how this community is going to thrive. That's how this community is going to get to that $1 billion market cap. And that's something I kind of had to realize the last couple of days. I was thinking, I was like, dude, yeah, I want to make more money. So originally I kind of sold to make more money so I can get back in. And I was like, how is that helping the community? Like, that did nothing but drive the price down. And so I just ate in last night, 15K. I was like, oop, let's go. Let's do this. Half the tokens, but that's my fault, right? And that's why I was saying, please, if you're going, try not to sell. If you have to sell to pay your bills, a little bit amount, cash out to cash out. Don't cash out to try to play the market. It doesn't work. We're in a bull market, guys. It's not going to drop. In the bear market, you can do that. You can go into like 10 projects, put like, if you have like 10 grand, put 1,000 in each, or 1,000, put 100 in each. Get that 30-40%, sell, move on to the next one. A bull market is a totally different beast, and we have to program our minds. We're in a bullish momentum market, at least until the halving. Because what happens is the halving, a lot of people buy the rumor, sell the news, but it may be different. The ETFs may cause this cycle to be different. And so we really have to pay attention to that, and we really have to make sure we are doing, we really have to make sure that we're doing things the right way. And so right now, guys, this is extremely bullish. Like, I'm telling you, everybody, even if you have to get out of this live, go and just buy a little bit. You know what? Let me see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but let me see what I got. I don't know if I think I spent all my Ethereum, to be honest. Oh, hold on. I think I spent all my Ethereum, to be honest. Yeah, I would, but I literally only got enough for gas fees. Because I think gas fees are what, like $50? So I literally only have enough for gas fees. But people are waiting on the sidelines too. That's the thing. Like I said, I think once we get back to all-time highs, there are people waiting on the sidelines. There are people waiting on the sidelines, and they are waiting on the sidelines so that they can ape in. And we just have to show them that we are strong, that we are not going to sell. We're not going to cheat our bag. We are going to be strong. We're going to buy. We're going to hold. We are going to keep pumping the Twitter. Or X. We're going to keep pumping the spaces. We're going to keep pumping the YouTube. We're gonna get lack of sleep. CoinGecko still did not list IndoX on our token. It sucks, man. Asked 2 times for already. Oh wow, don't know what the problem. Don't know what's the problem. That is weird. I'll have to go check, because I think once that pops up, I think we will. I think it'll do good for us. For small buys when fees are high, IndoX we have at least right now. Exactly. And to be honest, I have to still go in there. I mean, I'm kind of greedy, guys. Like, to be honest, like somebody transferred it and sold, or sold. No, bought. Somebody transferred it. So I loaded like $2,000 on there, and there's like $2,000 in coins and only like $40 in USDT. But that's for the market maker. I don't think that has anything to do with liquidity. I think they have liquidity, but the market maker. So the market maker bought. Hey, what's up, JG? What's going on? And so the market maker bought. I'm just like, oh, USDT. It's like a stable coin. I want my money to move up, but we'll see. So if you put USDT on there and buy Crazy Frog. Yeah. So you need to. So if you could put USDT on Indox and buy Crazy Frog, it should offset the put more money. I believe it'll put more money in the marketing wallet. I think that's how that works. If not, I might just have to put a little bit in there. So so that we can get a little bit more volume. But yes, so here's how this works as well. So we have these I'm gonna refresh this. So we have these markets. So good, you know, if you're buying a little bit larger amount. Good if you're buying a lower amount. Stay away. Stay away from X markets. I'm just letting you guys know that. Little disclaimer. They listed us. People that I've heard have bought have not been able to take their money off. I think we've reported them. They're not doing what we want them to do. I mean, you know, it's definitely... so yeah, so Uniswap's pretty good if you don't care about gas fees. You're getting a larger amount. Indox is good, and that's what I was saying. We just need one exchange, guys. We just need one exchange in order for the smaller amount. And Indox is a pretty good exchange. You can do everything on there. You buy, sell. I've personally tested it. It's worked great for me. Indox. X markets, stay away from X markets. Repeat after me. Stay away from X markets. We're good, right? So we're good. So, I mean, the volume is 252,000, which is not bad for a project less than 2 million. It's not bad at all. I mean, like, that's more than 10%. That's like, what, 12, 13%? So it's not bad at all for a project that is that, you know, so for that low of a market cap. And to be honest, I some people think this is a micro cap. Some people don't. What's up, Chaka Crypto? Don't forget to smash that like button. Yes! Yo, you guys, shout out to Chaka Crypto. He is one of the only YouTubers that, you know, I have respect for because he made a video for Crazy Frog without us even asking him. He didn't ask for anything in return. So shout out to you, Chaka Crypto. Please go to his channel, show him some love, like his videos, subscribe to his channels, comment. Let's show Chaka Crypto some love, guys. I mean, you know, very, very awesome YouTuber, and definitely got some you know, shout out to you guys. So yes, definitely legend for real. So it was crazy. Chaka Crypto, I was actually watching your videos, if you're still in here, if you're not, his videos, when Pepe was running. Chaka Crypto, you actually were a piece of that motivation that helped me stay in. And you know, at the end of the day, I ended up paying off my house with it, so it was pretty sweet. And so, you know, so I when I first got to Crazy Frog, I literally told them, I was like, hey, you know, there's this YouTuber. He has a decent following. He's about double my following. I was like, we have to get him in. Like, I will send, like, and people were like, yo, send him some coins. I was like, I'll send him some coins. And so we have to get him in. He's a really cool YouTuber. You know, and so super cool. So yeah, so shout out to you, Chaka Crypto. Definitely you know, been following you for almost a year. I think it was May, right? May, when all the Pepe stuff was happening. So hey, maybe we can ride Crazy Frog together too. So let's do this. So like I said, guys, very bullish chart. We are we're bouncing off of this support line, and this is very bullish. If we can keep this support line, that is extremely bullish. It is still bullish even if we trade sideways and we go to this support line. Absolutely amazing. Wow, that's great to hear. Congrats and thanks, man. You're doing a great job. Appreciate that. So guys, we need everybody, all hands on deck. Please go and try to buy even a small bag. We gotta show the outsiders that are looking in to, like, hey, we're here, we're pushing the charts, we had this green candle, we came back, tested this resistance, turned it into support, and now we are off to the races. And so if we could do that, I think we're gonna start getting eyes on us, guys, especially with that money trickling down from the top 100 coins. They're gonna be looking for that next project. They're gonna be looking for that next pump, and they're gonna look at this chart. You know what? Let me tell you like this. Let me hold on. I gotta go to the daily chart. They're gonna come, and this is exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna look at this chart. They're gonna see this very, very, very bullish momentum. They're gonna say, okay, they broke out of here. They broke this support. They broke this support. They're coming back. They're testing the resistance. Broke the resistance. Broke the resistance. They're coming back. They flipped these two resistances to support, and they are gearing up, ready to go. Let's go, guys. So I don't, don't. Now is not the time to sell. I'm not a financial advisor, but now is not, I repeat, NOT, not the time to sell. And if we are able to buy those small bags and, and hold, guys, if you can get the million. If you can't do the million, try for the 500,000. If you can't do that, get the 100,000. If you can't do that, get the 50,000. When we go up to $1, guys, 10,000, 20,000, it's going to be life-changing. I mean, it's going to be, some people, you think about it, somebody just out of college, they have $30,000 in student debt. Right now, all you got to do is put, what, 30, let me see, am I doing my math right? $30? 30, wait, I think like $300 or something like that. And you can, so wait, 30 to 300 is 10. Yeah, so $30. If we go up to $1, that'll be $30,000. No. Sorry. $60 would be $30,000 because we're almost at the 2. So, like I said, I was so excited last night. I couldn't go to bed till like 2 o'clock in the morning. I had to wake up at 6:45. A little bit lack of sleep, so my brain's kind of like trying to piece those puzzles together. But guys, I was so excited. I was like, dude, we've pumped and pumped and pumped, and so I was just super excited, super excited. So exciting times, guys. This is super exciting times, and we're early. We are still early. When I got in, here's the thing. When I got in, it was for easy math, it's at 18 right now. So when I got in, it was at 4. Just 500x to be a billion. Yo, I'm motivated as well, man. I am super motivated. Let's go. So when I got in, let me tell you like this. I got in at 4, right? And it went to, and I was like, man, somebody said they got in at like 2. I'm like, man, if I could have just got in at that 2, like I would have been double. Then it went up to 8. Then it went up to 12. Then it went up to 20. And I'm like, dude, everyone, there were people that are like, oh, if I could have just gotten at 10, if I could have just gotten at 14, trust me, in a couple months from now, people are going to be wishing they could have gotten under a penny. I'm telling you that right now. I've done it to many projects. I look at it and I'm like, bro, if I could only have gotten in at under a penny, I would have been so far up. Now is your chance. Don't be that person that, like that meme where it's like Crazy Frog at 2/10 of a penny, and like nobody's in that line. Crazy Frog at 50 cents. The line is super long. Don't be the guy that is in that line waiting to buy Crazy Frog at 50 cents, 75 cents, $1. And that's the tip of the iceberg. This might not even stop at $1. This might go to $2, $3, $5, $10. With the low token supply, It is not hard. If we do what Shiba Inu did, which I think was what, 40 billion? Woo! That is a $40 crazy frog. You think about that. I hold the line. Yes. $40 crazy frog if we can reach to a Shiba Inu. And you have to think, like I was saying earlier, the amount of money that's in Bitcoin right now is more, even though the price is slightly bit less, the amount of money in Bitcoin right now is more than the previous time. So we have more in the market cap, but there was more minted, so it looks like less right now. So that's the beauty about Crazy Frog as well. No more tokens can be minted. So no more. More tokens are going to be minted, but there 21 is the max supply. So 21 tokens are the max supply. No other tokens can be minted. All of for Bitcoin. And so when we come to Crazy Frog, see, I think I'm tired because I think I just messed that up. So let me clarify. That's what I was trying to say. So 1 billion tokens is it. There's no more Crazy Frog that's ever going to be minted. 1 billion tokens is it. So get in while you can. Let's go ahead and push this to at least $1 billion market cap by the end of the year. The sooner the better. And let's get this going, guys. So it's almost midnight. It's 11:37 for me, Eastern Standard Time. I want to keep going. I just feel my brain like bzz. So I'm gonna have to get off. But thank you guys for joining. Guys, hold this line. If you guys don't do anything else, let's take a day at a time, an hour at a time, a minute at a time. Right now, our goal, wait. What did I just do? Hold on. Right now, our goal, I don't know what in the world this thing is doing, is to hold, jeez. Anyway, guys, hold the line, hold the support, and we will be good. See you. Thanks for the active streaming. Thanks. Yeah, so anyway, guys, stay crazy. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, and let's go to $1 billion market cap. Wait, hold on. Let me. If you choose TCG2 or if you had to choose TCG2 or Crazy Frog, I have to answer that because I'm really solid in both of them, and I have a bag of both. They're about equal. I have a bag in both, and TCG2 I've been holding for I think 2 years now, 3 years now, and they are doing a lot of work in the background that is about to come forward. So they are definitely they're about to spike. And Crazy Frog, it's new to the crypto space. It's a meme coin, so I think they're gonna do very good too. Anyway, guys, like this video, subscribe.